This is the second update on our sock journey. And this time it's taken us to kind of the heart of Swedish textile industry, just outside Borås. And there you'll find a small town called Dalsjöfors. And in Dalsjöfors, you'll find one of those really iconic factory buildings, you know, with the triangled roofs. And when you grab the door handle of this factory, you'll feel the centuries of knowledge that has been stored inside this building. And this is clearly the place to go if you want to learn about making socks. Inside the factory, they run about 100 knitting machines, and we get guided through all the different steps of the production. And we kind of get flooded with information and inspiration. And from our visit, there were kind of a few takeaways. And one of them was that there are a few options to make that kind of will alter the overall design. And that is kind of related to the shaft length and also how you work with the toe seam. Then there's also a few different possibilities when it comes to knitting techniques. You can have like a few different ways that you construct the sock in, like different thicknesses of the material and how you work with kind of ribbons to get different types of fits. And then obviously colors, and it actually turns out depending on how you work with colors, this will also kind of affect the inside of the sock quite a lot. And then, of course, materials. The material will have a huge impact on what type of sock you're making. So, what path are we taking with this first sock of ours? And then we figure, let's start by trying to identify and kind of define our intended area of use. And like with most of our products, we want the socks to be really versatile. But in this case, we also want the socks to be lightweight, as we want to be able to use it in summer, and we want to be able to use it both in kind of slow pace, but also in high pace activities. And as always with our products, or when we're making a product, form follows function is kind of a guiding star. And in this case, we want to make sure that kind of the knitting technique and how we work with colors will all serve a purpose. And then, of course, from a material point of view, there's basically no better alternative than merino wool when it comes to a material that you wear next to skin. There's simply too many pros with merino wool. Just to name a few, it doesn't start to smell. And it keeps you warm even when wet. So it's going to be a merino wool mix. And to sum it all up, a lightweight, all activity merino wool sock.